There's a part of American history that rarely gets discussed, and it's the relationship between Black Americans and Native American tribes. In the late 1700s, under pressure from U.S. leadership, some Native American tribes began adopting European systems, including slavery. Certain tribes, often referred to as the Five Civilized Tribes, the Cherokee, Chickasaw, Creek, Choctaw, and Seminole, owned Black slaves and participated in slaveholding practices similar to white colonists. They were also involved in capturing runaway slaves, sometimes receiving financial rewards, which further tied them into the broader system of slavery. After the Civil War in 1865, the U.S. government signed treaties with these tribes. In exchange for land, protections, and financial support, the tribes agreed to grant formerly enslaved Black people, known as freedmen, full citizenship, land rights, and inclusion within their nations. That piece is critical, because those treaties legally recognized that Black people within those tribes were supposed to have equal standing and access to shared tribal resources. But within just a few years, most of those agreements were not fully honored. Outside of exceptions like the Seminoles, many tribes began restricting or denying those rights. By the 20th century, policies were put in place that excluded Black descendants, freedmen from tribal membership, citizenship, and benefits tied to land, wealth, and sovereignty. And those benefits matter because tribal membership can determine access to land distributions, financial resources, and political recognition. Today, some Black descendants of those freedmen are still in legal battles with both tribal governments and the U.S. Department of the Interior, arguing that treaty obligations have not been upheld. This raises a larger issue. When people talk about justice, reparations, and historical accountability, the conversation often focuses in one direction. But history is more complex than that. There were multiple groups involved in systems of power and multiple layers of responsibility. And if we're going to have honest conversations about history, they have to include all parts of the story, even the uncomfortable ones.